Hello guys, and welcome to episode 61 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Ikit Claw leading Clan Skryre to world domination. Today we're going to have to deal with the Warheads of Chaos. They've been edging ever closer to us, and I think next turn they're probably going to be in range to attack us. I've set up ambush behind so they don't see us here. I'm a little concerned though that if they do attack, it's going to reveal the location of Cheroflash, right? And then they can just probably attack Cheroflash if they've got the Prague under siege. So it may be a better idea to actually move out of range of reinforcement of Prague, let them put it under siege, and then we help defend. And what's the garrison like? Yeah, I'm going to move Cheroflash back at least, I think. Put him back into ambush stance.
I never fail.
We'll do that. Gotta stay hidden. I think most of our turn was done. Did I move all of my agents? I did. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next turn then. I really want that one extra warp fuel. Taskmaster traits are good. Are they going to declare war on me? Ooh. Okay. Their allies are the Spinosotic dwarves as well, so we're going to be at war with those. The Defenders of the Great Plan, of course, they are right next to my settlement. I don't think I'm going to call my allies to help, just because I don't want to break my alliance with Clan Eshin if they don't join, although it looks like they will. Regardless, they can't help me, so it doesn't really matter. That's a pain. That is a pain. I don't think it's Nakai that's actually going to do that much damage to us. It's going to be the Defenders of the Great Plan army that's going to just smack us around. Right, Chakua is under siege. I mean, I could, in theory, go for the poison wind mortars here, but probably not worth my time. There's no warp bomb, so it'd be pretty difficult. We'll just let them have it. To be fair, I should probably let them have more settlements for the time being, so they don't get killed off by chaos. That's kind of silly, but yeah, might work. It's really hard to figure out the actual strength of factions, because like one army is like nothing on the balance of power. Two armies is like a tiny little bit of red. And then like a little bit more is like three armies. Because we have so many armies ourselves and we're so strong, it's really hard to determine like what I'm actually up against, whereas usually like when you start off it's much easier because you have less armies compared to everyone else. Oh well. It's not exactly a big problem having a lot of armies. Now, Fyrus will let them have it. That's all good. It's a lot of Knights Errant. Apolline going for Belbali, maybe? Sure. Albrecht's going to try and get past us towards our settlement. And are we going to be under attack here? We are. Okay. And Defenders of the Great Plan coming straight at us. That kind of really balls up my plan in the south there. That really sucks. Because I've only got one army trying to invade the south at the moment on his own. And I'm up against like pretty much everybody there now. Spinosotic dwarves, Clan Pestilence, Vampire Coast. Obviously it's my fault, but still. Alright, here they come. They are not in ambush stance anymore. That is good. That is really good. I think they were probably in ambush stance because they could see my armies. So now I've gone invisible on them. They don't think I'm there. They don't want to go into ambush stance anymore, and we're all good. Okay. Wait, what? My rebellions are just getting killed off by Crooked Moon all the time. It's great. This rebellion's probably an auto resolve. Okay, great stuff. Probably take the replenishment from that actually. And it's our turn. Infectique, mine. Do I want the Scroll of Blast? Probably not. But let them fight over it's kind of a pain. Especially with Transform being low on loyalty. This isn't a good idea. Let's just Seeds claim it at once. Okay, Mechanigear, our assassin is ready for duty. We got Mount Squighorn as an Undercity established. Okay, let's just select the settlement and we will build another one of these here. Might throw that in there as well. And then we'll build this. Maybe one of these. Oh no, actually that's probably not worth it. Let's just do that so I don't have to worry about discoverability. Not that it really matters in the long run. Okay. Let's see. Ikit Claw. He's not in range to attack Veritas Fabricica. Could send him to attack Cordred, but this is just 2 armies. Yeah. What I might do is we'll head over here with Ikit Claw. If Transform can move over here as well, then we can team up and take out those Chaos armies. Arcstorm's under siege, so we gotta fix that. I'm gonna need my Warp Storm Doom Rocket for this, I think. Actually, one thing I'm gonna do first, just to see if I can use a Warp Storm Doom Rocket freely here, is get Balequin to... We could expand under Empire. Let's just steal technology. Yeah, get enough warp fuel. That's cool. That was pretty lucky, actually. I get a warp fuel to build Doom Rocket. That only gave us 1, but it's a spare one, so now I'm feeling better to use a Warp Storm Doom Rocket on this battle. Okay. Let's see how it goes. I might not have to use one, honestly. Oh, actually, no, we definitely won't have to use one. That's great. Really nice map for us. Right, let's jump on in. Oh, I wish all the settlements had a map like this. Seems like most of the New World settlements have maps like this, and a lot of the Old World settlements are, like, the settlement maps are just, like, flat open ground. Okay. So, I'm probably going to want to push up as fast as possible. I could just leave my gutter runners here, because they do of course have Vanguard deployment. That will give me time to get these guys up there and also these guys. Now these ones are going to have to run forwards and start sniping stuff. I'll probably put them over to the left here and firing at range. The Rattling guns, looks like I'm going to need some units on the right here as well. I don't know about the Warp Storm, like the Warp Lightning cannons. Like, they can fire from back here, but effectively, I don't know.
Guide us, Horned One.
I might just move him forwards a little bit. Start deployment, start the battle. Probably should have put my leaders forwards as well, but it's okay. Just gonna smack that solar engine in the face. Alright, these are definitely going to want to move forwards. And all my Skaven slaves need to move forwards as well. Okay, I'm going to have this target be Carnosaur instead. I'm just going to warp something rocket this area, because I don't think this is going to work out otherwise. Perfect. Yeah, we're not really in position to make good use of the choke points, so yeah, I'm a little bit concerned. Alright, where's my Eshin Sorcerer? I should absolutely chunk these guys. Oh, we're doing a lot of damage, but it looks like they're managing to get on top of us here. That's not good. They do have the Blessed Horned ones that didn't get taken out. Alright, let's make sure that we're saving our Rattling guns. Okay. 13 seconds to do another one on this side. My warp block to Zales, dealing with the Blessed Carnosaur quite well. If I hadn't have dropped that warp something rocket here, we'd definitely be in big trouble, I reckon. Big trouble. But that Carnosaur's dead. Okay. Put another one of these down here. Right, my Rattling guns are getting absolutely annihilated. And they're dead. That's a pain. Right, let's turn off guard, and we'll just have my guys run them down. I didn't even use these guys. That's the garrison. Alright, where's our leader? He's going for that. Okay. And we'll have him just zoom forwards. Maybe he can take it out if he catches up. He does do a lot of damage. Especially the Helm of Discord on that thing. Take out the Blessed Stegodon. Kill it. There we go, we got it. Just before it got out. Lovely. Kill them all. Fantastic. Alright, yeah, losing a unit of Rattling guns for that is pretty unfortunate. Those Rattling guns are a major part of what makes this army good. And again, we did get some of the gutter runners up to rank 7, which is nice. One of them took out 110, probably with chasing down them as well. Okay, we'll have to take, I was going to say the replenishment, but how do we get no replenishment from that? That's ridiculous.
Allies for life.
I need some new rattling guns. That's what I need. Do I just stay in Zahotek right now? Surely not. Be better to head back towards Laxlan. If I attack though, I'm gonna have to play it out so I don't lose stuff.
This rat is no fool.
Because we definitely will otherwise. The Ashen Sorcerer will do hard to hit. Okay. I've even got an ambush. Alright, let's jump on in. We'll have to use Arcstorm as our front line, because none of the other units can frontline. My artillery can target their big boys. Alright. And probably best if we start at a distance. So, let's start over here. Because this is where we're going to get damage in. And if they get close, we can send our units at them. But until then, we'll just have my leader further forwards and that'll be about it.
Move, move! Sneak magically on you.
Okay. Now the skinks are going to be hidden, so got to bear that in mind. So I'm going to have my leader move forwards and reveal them. We get those blessed horned ones off their raptors. These lizardman units. Didn't really have time to look at them before, but I do actually kind of like the look of the lizardman units. They're pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. I think my catapults are targeting their leader. And the leader's probably dead anyway. Great. Lizard horn ones are dead.
Move like wind, wind.
Okay. Might as well use up the potion of toughness at some point as well, because that does heal us up. Cool. So no losses. That's what we like to see. If I'd auto-resolved that, all of my smaller units would have died. I'm not sure I'm healthy enough to go for the rebellion this term. But I can't really delay that much. So I'm probably going to have to do, we'll take the replenishment here. Maybe go into encamp stance. Backland army. And maybe the forces of the settlement are good enough to screen my artillery, in which case we'd destroy this army very easily. That's the only thing I'm missing really as a front line. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's move out of that territory. We'll move up to here. I don't know if this would break the siege to attack us. I'm just going to go into encamp where I am. I'm going to grab some more Skaven Slave Spears for now. I need to get another Rattling Gun at some point, but it seems like a good start. We can merge these in order to get another one. Again, I just need frontline. Let's go for Indomitable, the Assassin. I'm going to use him like I did in the last battle. Having Indomitable is pretty good because when the units are on their own, they do suffer the penalty. I could do like boost income. Let's just get the Warp Lightning upgrade. And then the Ashen Sorcerer. Expeditious Endeavor is pretty good, but we'll continue with Hard to Hit. Alright, over to Brom. So, I'm not quite sure where the Bretonnians went. Ah, there they are. Looks like they're heading over to the Bay of Blades. We'll try and chase them down. It's a bit of a pain, but we'll do it. And with him standing there, we can move up Knife to hit the Tower Crack. And honestly, Knife can probably deal with that army regardless. Alright, time for Transform to attack this rebellion. We got the ambush, easy peasy. And guess we'll just take the money. I'm taking the money because I'm probably going to disband this army. Unless I maybe want to bring it over to attack the vampire counts at some point. We could do that. I do need some artillery and something better in that army though, if I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Now Altdorf should be okay for public order from now on. I can probably get rid of all of these. Especially now that all of these elements are level 3. So we can get rid of those. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. And I don't think what other military buildings we could build. Maybe like the weapons dump to the weapon burrow. Or maybe even just a construction cabin so I can get some plague or catapults here, but I should probably do that in Altdorf. We're already going to have one of the clan pits. Let's just do this building, the hidden lair. That increases hero capacity for assassins as well. Which we could use more of because they increase our replenishment in our armies. But yeah, we need to decide what we want to do with Federaith. So, Federaith probably wants to head down here as well. That way we're in position to go through the greenskins eventually.
Master engineer.
Stretch can probably go straight to Nagenhof. I really want to take Waldenhof right now. And again, might be worth if Alcest does that. Yeah, let's have Stretch go take Waldenhof. Seems like we're leading up to attacking the vampire counts.
Machines and sorcery.
So we'll have Alcest take out Nagenhof, and then he can head up to the Red Eye Mountain. The -4 melee defense and extra speed would be pretty useful for our Warlock Engineer, I think. Okay, take that. And that's a full province secured. Great. Does he have followers? He does not. Let's put these in here. Scribe's definitely good. Campaign line of sight's useful. Stun unit 10% weapon strength is pretty good. It could put it on himself. I don't need the extra capacity for Plague Priests and Eshin Sorcerers, I don't think. We got so many available. The extra leadership, that'll do. Potion of Speed can become Potion of Healing. Immortality is a good start. And then we have another point. Engineering skill can be maxed out. Okay, over to the Engineer. Probably just max out Arms Dealer. And then the Eshin Sorcerer get Skill Elite, so we can go to Evasion and get the Vortex spell. That's really good. Our Hellkeek is ready to go. A upgrade. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to look at that top side engagement. Are we under siege here? We are, by this unit. I mean, Auto Resolve? Sure, take the replenishment. And then we just move in on Achrach. Take him out. I mean, this is just going to be Auto Resolves. Out of nowhere, we attack. Goodbye. Take more replenishment. I am in range to attack another one. They can reinforce each other. This could be a good battle. We'd probably engage initially with Ulcers. No, we probably want Tretch on the field from the start. Let's move Ulcers up. I don't know if I want Chiroflesh to engage. I don't think I do. I think I could have Chiroflesh just go into Prague. Yeah, we're going to do that. Give him the tougher than he seems. And the Sorcerer can level up as well. Actually, let's go for the Cathayan training. Okay. Fetch. We'll just level him up, and then we'll jump into this battle. Extra leadership for him is okay. And then the Warlock Engineer. And Warforged armor is pretty decent. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, we got the ambush. Never mind. I thought that was going to be like a nice big battle against the Beastmen, but nope, never mind. And we got the mission successful, cool. Alright, next up is this fella. Ulcers still in range. Is this going to be another ambush? This is ridiculous. Engineering skills is probably something we want to pick up. I could also do Lightning Strike, but if we're going to keep getting ambushes, it's probably not needed. Yeah, there we go. Another one. Nice, we finally hit the plentiful food again for the +2 public order in all provinces. Wow, but we got there. Alright, probably going to want to go into ambush stance. I'm going to do that in front of this army, so we can catch any more Beastman armies that might be hidden.
Blacklisted. Kill at once.
Warlock Engineer, and finish off Forged Armor and get Sneaky, which in total puts missile resistance up to 45%. That's kind of ridiculous. Alright, these two assassins need to find more of these warheads, because I don't know where the hell they are.
Favored of the Witch King.
Yeah, we don't have eyes on them. And maybe the last army was hidden. Where it was.
Sartosa's most infamous.
At this point, I don't think reliability rating is really going to matter that much. Maybe for confederating.
Yes, Snitch, master of
Ooh.
death and kill. Here you speak. Yes, yes.
Do we do it? Surely we should, surely. It's a bit of a bad idea because of public order. But then again, I have all these armies running around all over the place now. So technically I could just leave them where they are and then deal with the public order problems as they occur. Kind of what we did anyway, we just went into full firefighting mode. Grabbing Snicks right now would be really good for managing the engagement against the dwarves to kill them off. Also puts us in a fantastic position to take out the greenskins. I think I might do it. Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. We will have to suffer the consequences of all of the blimmin' public order and stuff, but yeah. I'm going to do it before I screw up my reliability rating.
You are here. We are here.
You want to give me some money for that?
Then. Yes, yes.
My demands. Give me your money. Okay. And there we go. Beautiful. Now we got a hell of a lot of sorting out to do.
Master engineer.
Alright. This army.
Death Master.
Oh, that's a lovely army. Snitch's army. The only bad thing about it is he doesn't have a sorcerer, but we can sort that out for him. Once we take Kadrin. Cool. Yeah, we got some sorting out to do. Mormal is chilling down here, that's fine. Kind of tempted to just grab a leader and just go and colonize these things. We have a lot of these like weapon barrows and stuff all over the place. Fortress of Vorag might be worth just building an army here. We've got all of those buildings. The AI is really surprising me with like how well they built up these settlements. Kind of crazy. I guess there's not really that much choice. But still. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Infectique. We'll just continue through our turn for now, and then when I start getting down to the Eshin armies, we can have a look at where they are, and if I want to disband any of them, then we'll go through all of the buildings and stuff after that. So Infectique, I think we're just going to maybe bring him over to the Circle of Destruction as well, because I do want to put Balequint in that army eventually. Corporal, I think, should probably start raiding in the lands of Nagarond. We'll do that next turn when we have movement to do so. Okay, over to Ikbolt. Ikbolt is going to try and take Leonese for us. And Toxodon needs to head back up now to take Fyrus back. So we will zoom our way back up there. And the Eshin Sorcerer may as well take Tail Weapon now. Right, over to Bremamute. And we are in range to attack Sartosa.
Landfolk are weak.
It might be a tough battle, but I reckon we might be able to make it work. I mean, I could wait for Warp Attack to be finished. Only 3 turns. Maybe just go raid in Sartosa's lands. Let's declare war. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to attack the one outside, or if we get an ambush. If we don't, this is good because it pulls them out of the settlement. So regardless, I think this is good for us. Just going to have to make sure I take down the Necrofex Colossus, destroy the mortars, and then should be alright. There's a lot of depth guard. I'm hoping my Plague Monk Sense Bearers are good enough for those. I'm not sure they will be. Let's pick up some more Menace Below. Maybe I drop a Warp Dim Rocket on this, because if we win, we take Sartosa, so
Attack, die for horned rat.
I think that could be worth it. We'll see what it's like in game. I'm of course going to have like plenty of front line because of the Menace Below. That did drop us down to the next level of food though, which is a pain. Hopefully we can win it back. Okay, so actually it's going to work out quite nicely because their reinforcements are coming in from the right, and that's going to be the majority of the garrison. So we can probably annihilate the initial force pretty fast. Right, I'm going to deploy slightly skewed. Like so. Because they're going to be coming in, obviously, from our right. Okay. Let's get my Warp Block to Zales over here. These can probably target Depth Guard the best. Alright. Start deployment, start the battle. Kill Depth Guard for me. That's what you need to do. These can kill Depth Guard with pole arms. The nice thing about Depth Guard, well, not necessarily nice for them, is that they don't have shields, so we do a lot of damage to them. Alright, so Sartosa Militia taking a bunch of rattling guns to the face. That's good. See, this would be the best place to put the Warp Dim Rocket, is just like where they're all coming in. I do need to take out the Mongols, actually. Pretty important. They could really hurt if they get into our lines. Oh, we need to get rid of these Sirens. We're going to start targeting those with the catapults. That's really important. Okay, and now we just need to start engaging the next bunch of units heading our way. The Plague Claw catapults are pretty good for killing Sirens. I think it's because they do magical damage. And Sirens are obviously immune to physical damage, not magical damage, so yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to turn around these Warp Block to Sales. And it's gonna get to the point soon where I'm gonna have to target the Necrofex Colossus. Alright, let's move up a little bit.
Ready? Ready?
I'm going to drop a clan rat in there. Right, these can start targeting Free Company Militia and Depth Guard.
Yes, yes.
These are going to want to hit Depth Guard as well.
Tails forward. Fight, attack.
That's the leader gone.
Clan rats. Listen to them.
Right, so far so good.
Forward or backward. What? Kill, yes. Them die. Right claw catapult. Now tail.
Managed to sneak through with the unit of Depth Guard. Oh no. Alright, let's hit the Rotting Promethean gunnery mob. Actually, we'll kill off the Depth Guards there. I'm gonna have to pull those back. Okay. That's a lot of damage coming through. Like it.
Rattling gun. Our tile's yours. Hasten, hurry. Move.
Right, just gonna drop that onto the zombie pirate gunnery mob bombers there.
Guide us onward. Now, ready, now.
Move forwards a little bit.
What? As you wish. Slaves down. Right claw catapult.
Oh, that bloated corpse has gotta go. Oh no.
Scurry.
Oh no. Kill it.
What? Doom wheel.
Alright, we got it.
I agree.
That's it. That's victory. Damn. We managed that really well. And not having the walls there made that way easy. Heroic victory from that. Yeah. Damn. That was one-sided. Just correct priority targeting there onto the Depth Guard. If the Depth Guard get to my front line, then we are in trouble in that engagement. But we deployed ourselves suitably far enough back. We also didn't have the walls to deal with, so that was great.
Into under empire.
Alright, we'll take more food. We got our food back from the battle.
Disappoint me.
Nice, and that's going to mean that Sartosa's ours for the taking.
Turn them to rat fodder.
Ooh, that could be a nice sack, but I think we're just going to occupy it. Let's occupy it at a higher level. We'll do 3 so I can put the walls in there straight away.
I will. No.
Nice, that actually gave us a bunch of buildings ready to go. We'll just repair that and demolish that. And
Yes.
let's see, we'll go for Warp Smart.
This rat is
An extra powder. Great. I guess the only thing I could have done better there is maybe had the Warlock Engineer in a more optimal position for my artillery. That's something I didn't even think about. But Sartosa's just lost their last settlement, so fantastic stuff. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to leave it here. Next time around, we do need to just continue going through our armies and then manage what Clan Eshin has left us in the Confederation. But with that Confederation, we've just taken a chunk more land, and that's going to put us in a good position to engage the rest of the forces in the world. So the Greenskins, the Last Defenders over here, also want to take out all of the Tomb Kings. Yeah. We're really getting somewhere. This is great. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.